Hey Kings and Dragons, Ranking 551, and we are back with Michigan breakdown videos. This is week 3 or 4, I believe. I think it's week 4 for our games. Obviously, this background and this backdrop is not me actually on a beach in Hawaii. It is just I gave you some better scenery today. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about what happened in the game. Let's talk about what went wrong, what happened, what made the game look better, and ultimately what changed everything for the whole entire scheme of things. So, with that being said, let's go into my boys' stat line here. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to go into player stats just yet. So, let's go into team stats. As you can see, there's total yards, which are 322 versus the 379 yards of USC, 283 passing yards versus our 32. We dominated on the rushing yards, almost 300 at 290. Wear that defense down. We're back to that running scheme that we had in 2021, where we said, let's run the ball more. We don't really need to pass. And when we do need to pass, hopefully we can find it. And, yards per play, 5.6 versus their 5.2. First downs, 12. 17. Third down efficiency, 4 for 15, 7 for 19. So not really great. Fourth down efficiency, 3 for 3, 0 for 1. Total plays, 58 versus their 73. Punts, 8 and 7. Penalties, 3, 6. Fumble losses, 1. Interceptions thrown, 1. 2 fumbles we had in that game. So each team had 2 turnovers, not that big of a deal. 29 minutes and 18 seconds, 30 minutes and 42 seconds. So roughly about the same time and everything. And let's go up. Let's talk about player stats. So as you can see, this is them on this side. They threw 3 touchdowns. He threw 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Pretty good day for him. Not bad. But for Orgy, 7 for 12, 58% and only 32 yards is not great. But as you see, we go down to the boys that have been rocking all game and all season long so far, which are Mullins, 159 yards, 9.4 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns, 5.3 yards per carry, 1 touchdown with Donovan Edwards at 74 yards, and 43 for Alex Orji and Frederick Moore with 15 on that end around jet sweep, and hopefully we'll see that in the highlight reel. Um, Colston Loveland, I don't think played, but he'll play next week, so that's great. A lot of great plays for our defense. You know, definitely Stewart sacked the quarterback twice, which is great, and he just kept knocking him down. Mason Graham also had a sack. Kenneth Grant had a sack. These guys were great. Will Johnson had a pick six again, so definitely helped with our game. And we went down the field and we won it. So let's go into the highlight reel. Let's just talk about it. Uh, Nothing more to say. So Orji will hand the ball off to who's that? Don. Don will go forward for about 4 yards or and get a 2nd and 6, which I don't have a problem with. 2nd and 5, gives it off to Don again. Don lunges forward. He's trying to move as much as they can. And whatever. 4th and 1, here we go. And it's gonna be tush push action right forward. Orji's really athletic, so that's a great push forward, and that's gonna give you the first down and QB sneak. Forwards a wide receiver screen. Samaj Morgan goes forward for a couple of yards. I like it. It's a little low, but it's not that bad of a play. Gives it off to Don, and Don's going to be hit behind the line. Just not a great handoff. They're already in the backfield. Oh, that looks like a free play there. That looks like a flag. Orji getting out of there. He's in trouble. He's running. Ah, man. He is down a little bit short. But it is okay. 3rd and 13 for USC. USC not going anywhere, knocked at the 2. Great plays. Just Stewart coming off the edges real fast. Not gonna really talk about like each play, but yeah, definitely great. Gives it off to who's that? Mullins. Mullins gets hit behind the line, doesn't really do any damage there. That's okay. Um, Bounce back to it, 2nd and 11. Orji's gonna come around the edge. He's got an option play, and he's got about 4, I think. No, yeah, 4. 3rd and 7. Orji back to throw. He's looking. He fires to Moore, who gets, I think, about like 5. And a nice hit there. I like it. Mason Graham, way to dive on that running back. But the pass we need to worry about our defense because they're not really ball hawking out there with defense. Oh, what a sack by Stewart though, coming off, waxing that guy. What a play. Love it. Speed coming off that edge. Gives a little dump off to freaking Donovan Edwards. Donovan Edwards gets at least 8, 9. I'll give him 8, I believe. It's 4th down though. It's 4th and 1. Gives it off to Mullins. Mullins surges forward. I can't see what the ball is. I think that was a 1st down though. Gives it off to Mullins. Mullins has got a lane. He's breaking away. He's got blazing speed. Will they catch him? No, they will not. That is a touchdown. Michigan scores 7-0. Beautiful play call. Love it. Fires. Ooh, trying to get upfield. Hello. Definitely USC had some great plays here. Here comes Orji again, getting the edge. You think he's going to go knocking out of bounds, but no, he'll get the 1st down. Great end around play there with the option. I love it. But we need to get some passing. We need to get some passing here. Here comes Orji again. He running. He's got the 1st down. And more. Orji getting spun out of bounds. Beautiful plays. Looking, fires, and it's caught for a 1st down. 7-0. All right, here we go. Who is that? Mullins again? I think Mullins got another 1st down. Mullins has got it. Who's that? Mullins again. Mullins is in the backfield again. Here comes the end around play by Frederick Moore. Frederick Moore is going down the sideline. Beautiful play there because everyone thinks it's going to be a run up the gut. And then you come outside and use that speed and stuff. Here comes Don, though. He's got breakaway speed. He's going down the sideline. He's down. He's back. Touchdown, Michigan. Oh, yes. 14-0. Oh, man. Damn. What a catch. Very athletic, rolling out of the pocket like that. That is definitely some type of stuff that most quarterbacks can do, and JJ does that well when he played. And now another great play there. It's just shocking. The guy's about to get hit, and he just gets out of there. I don't have a problem with USC. I think they're a really good team. Welcome to the Big Ten, USC. It's going to be tough for you guys to play in it, but I like it. Oh, a little tiny screen there, and somehow he got the 1st down, which I was very surprised about, but he got it anyway. 40 seconds left. Fires and a sliding down play. 5 seconds. Look out. Here comes Grant. He sacks him to the ground. Not happening. Night. Take it to halftime. 14-3. All right, here we go in the second half. Trying to speed run and play, and oh my goodness. And somehow he stayed up. How did you stay up? I don't know how you stay up. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Back to throw. Fires. And he's wide open on the perimeter. I don't know how USC's quarterback is doing these things, but I would say it's kind of like JJ, where he was just really athletic type player and getting there. Touchdown USC, 14-10. Beautiful play. So I don't want to keep comparing JJ to players like this or keep comparing other quarterbacks to JJ. It's not fair to their athleticism. Oh, and Orji gets sacked. There we go. He tried sidestepping players. Just not a good offensive line blocking. But yeah, there is just... Oh, and there goes Will Johnson with a beautiful pick. Yes. Just jump the route, and he's just there, and that closing speed. I don't know how we missed an extra point. I guess we did, or we went for 2, and it was 21. So whatever. But yeah. So I don't want to keep comparing quarterbacks, but a lot of them do have that athleticism that JJ had where they just got it. Oh, breakaway speed, and he broke one. Hello, and he almost got a touchdown. Luckily, we were able to jump on it. 3rd down. Here they go. They firing, and Stewart hits it. Fumble! Grant's got it. Oh, man. And then he grabbed it back, which shouldn't have been a new set of downs, but it happens. So, yeah, I don't know why, but whatever. Shit just went down with the ball. That was stupid. But, it happens. We make stupid mistakes sometimes. Fires, and nobody's there, and that's just bringing the house on them, and one of the receivers is able to get away fast enough and get a touchdown, making it 20-17. He's looking. He spins away from it. He's still sacked, though. Who was that? Mason Graham with the sack? I like Mason Graham. He's a great player. The great thing about Mason Graham... There you go, Donnie. Get a couple of yards. Oh, no, he fumbled. But I think he was down already. No, he wasn't. So they give him the first down at the 30. USC fires, and it's a touchdown. Yeah, I like how some of our play calls work. I love Mason Graham because he's a pro wrestler and stuff. That's or was a not I don't mean pro wrestler, but he was a wrestler. Sack. So that happens. Fourth down, they got a punt. 3rd and 1, though. Here we go. Mullins gives it off to Mullins. He's got blazing speed. He breaks off. He says, get off me. I'm going to run like I'm Hassan Haskins out here in 2021. Yeah, and he's running down the sideline. Yes, Hassan Haskins was a great running back. He got 5 TDs against OSU in there. Anyway, back to Mason Graham. Yeah, he played wrestling, so that helps with tackles and stuff. So I really like it. Here comes Mullins. He bounces it outside. Touchdown. He puts the team on his back and says, I got you boys on 4th and goal. And he's gonna say, night, night, Michigan wins. So yeah, that's the end of that game. Michigan put the game on their back. They did what they had to do. They ran with Mullins and said, we're going to rely on him. And they did, and Michigan won the game. And that's all I got to say for it. But let's go back to Mason Graham for a second. So Mason Graham is a wrestler. He was a wrestler out of high school. He played football as well. And those wrestling moves do help because in a wrestler, you have to grab them to the ground like this, tackling them. And then also you got your hands to like go to the ground, throw them and everything. So I think it's definitely a well-made scene and everything. Michigan wins. They got to go play Minnesota for the Little Brown Jug next week. Obviously, that's going to be a great game for the Michigan Wolverines. I got nothing more. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And as I always say, go blue, hail to the victors. A very close game. Welcome to the Big Ten USC. Prepared to get waxed.